the accomplishments mume make. Sawa. Yeah. Even if kuna hardships, congratulations. You have made Kenya proud, and we're very proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Sawa. Yeah. Now, before we get to, the ins and outs of what's not working right now in terms of hockey, there's someone out there and like, yeah, but then mischedule Maureen Okumu right here. Na amekuwa anacheza in our team, hockey team, but who is she? So, before to do stories, you've been hockey and everything. Was there maybe another sport back in the day ulgependa kuwa in? Afu kajipata sasa uko kwa hockey?
Nikianza my sports life, I was a footballer. Nilikuwa nacheza football when I was in high school, which I began my high school journey in Lock Girls. Yeah, so I was a good footballer, midfielder and forward. I was playing on the wing. Yeah. And I also participated in athletics, more so the short races, of which there's a moment I took my school, which was Lock Girls, to the nationals. I represented them at the national level. Yeah. Okay,
yeah. I like that. The fact that in football we'll choose as a defender, midfielder,
and a striker.
And a striker, winger. So 3 positions. Manchester United watakuhitaji saa hizi. Juu kuna shida kule. But yeah, very nice to know about that. Let's go on.
And why? Okay, since you participated in all the sports, what made you stick to field hockey, considering it's not a mainstream sport upper Kenya?
Okay, so there was this teacher who was my coach, Mr. Elias Okal, when I was in Lock Girls. So he noticed my talent in hockey, which was the athleticism in me. So, and he was also the hockey coach. So he was playing 2 roles as a football coach and hockey coach as well. So he needed more players in hockey, considering hockey was like people mostly fear hockey regarding how it's played, the stick and the cock. They term it as a dangerous game. So he most of the time he would advise me, or he would take me to go watch hockey. That was when I joined in Form 1. So I began my journey hockey in Form 1, of which I went Lock Girls, but then they qualified for the nationals, which was held in Upper Hill, if I can remember so well, either Upper Hill or Nairobi School. So I was carried as the extra player who was just went there to watch how this game was being played, because I was a rookie then. I knew nothing about it. So slowly by slowly, bit by bit, I came to love hockey. Then he made me love hockey than football. So that's where the shift began. Right there, in terms of from other sports into hockey. And then now being into hockey, and then now making sure that you're going up the ranks, and you got yourself to the national team. What was the process? Because people just think, national team manze, as long as it's a sport that ijulikani sana, clearly utaenda tu utapikiwa, as compared to like football, basketball, rugby, that there has to be you have to be in clubs, you have to go through so many competitions. For hockey, what is your route to representing Kenya? Okay, if I can just take you back, if you don't mind. So
no worries, please.
So from first I joined my current club, it was initially Telkom. If at all you ever heard about Telkom, then I joined in 2014. That's when I was done with my high school. I was spotted by this lady called Josephine Ataro. So she was there during one of the national ball games that was held in Shanzu, TTZ, which is in Mombasa, I think. So she spotted me. Then once I was done with my school, then she gave me a call to come to Nairobi to come and see the team members of the Telkom Hockey Club. So when I came, that was in December, so I was introduced to the team, and I loved the team because since I got the team when it was the reigning champs in the Premier League. They were having a good run in Kenya. The only competition they had was Strathmore University.
Strath.
So that's the lady who introduced me to hockey from high school. Then when I joined Telkom, before it changed its name to currently Blazers, because of 1-2 issues that we couldn't avoid then. So she introduced me to this sport, and being that I was not afraid, I would approach my challenges I took the task, I took the initiative to challenge myself, because there were no high schoolers. Everyone there was like had 2 years of experience in the team. They were old ladies who had they were also playing in the national team then, because Atara herself was a goalkeeper in the national team. Yeah, so and he was also playing a role as a coach as well. So I told myself that I'm going to take up this challenge, and want to see myself in the national team, not only in the club level but also in the national team. So I decided to challenge myself from there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. What a journey right there. Remember, our number is 0733222105. Also, you can call us through 0748999111. And in terms of streaming the show,
Of course, we are currently live on YouTube, SportyFM Kenya, and if you want to listen to us, there's also a web live link on our social media pages, SportyFM KE.
Hey, I've never heard of WLL. Web live link.
Live link.
Hey.
Say live link ya web.
Don't change it. It was sounding so good. Inaanza kusound vibaya, Joe. Yes, but yeah, we are here with Maureen Okumu, who is a hockey national team's player and one of the participants with the team that won the bronze in the African Cup of Nations. Sawa. Now, when we come back after some traffic, we will talk about now the problems or the difficulties that you have been, going through in terms of you being in the hockey setup in Kenya, hockey as a sport itself, and more importantly, the inequality for players in Kenya, both from the male side and also from the female side. Sawa. There's so much to unwrap about that. Namulipe watu. There's so much to unwrap from that, and we are going to have that first-hand information from Maureen Okumu. But right now, let's go into some traffic.
Got it.
team that won bronze for the African Cup of Nations, Sawa. But as she is here celebrating that, there are also concerns. And before we get to those concerns, 0733222105 is our number, our WhatsApp number. In terms of some of the messages coming through, we have good morning Nicolette Najo, ni Sivino kutoka Nax, ni kondani ya show. Thank you so much for joining us through. Tuombe pia ulionaje game ya jana ya Manu na Everton right there in terms of streaming the show.
And remember, we're streaming live on YouTube, SportyFM Kenya, and subscribe to that channel so you don't miss our live streams and
hit the bell icon
and Joe's denials. Also follow us on social media, SportyFM KE across all socials.
Across all socials right there. Now I need you to brace yourself because there's some uncomfortable truths that we're going to be told that the government needs to sit down and listen, and the federation. So you have won bronze for Kenya as a hockey player pale African Cup of Nations, sindio? Uko na hiyo team pride.
Yeah.
But before that kuna issues zenye ziko even before and after that. Twende kazi.
Okay, there have been issues, and that's not the only bronze that we've won for the team. We won bronze in South Africa. That was in 2022.
Okay.
For the Olympic qualifiers in 2022, and also in the same 2022 we won another bronze in Ghana. That made us qualify for the Commonwealth Games.
Good.
Yeah. So it has been bronze. Which I think isn't a bad run. Yeah, because most of the teams always yearn to achieve something at the end of a tournament. And though we normally go for maybe either gold or silver, but at least we never come back empty-handed, which I think has been a good run.
That is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Good run right there. I mean, medals, you're picking up medals, but your journey to these medals have not been that easy. And even right now, they're still not that easy.
It hasn't been easy. Yeah.
So let's break down some of these challenges.
Yeah.
Queen Nikki, take over infrastructure kwanza.
Yeah, because a run of bronze isn't bad, but there are things that can improve your game.
Yeah.
One of them being the facilities, like you were mentioning to us. So maybe you can give us the struggles you're suffering in terms of facilities, training facilities. How are you being supported by the federations? In terms of, are you being given allowances to go for training? Like, what's the process?
Okay, for the trainings to, I think
facilities. For
the facilities, I think currently we have no proper facilities. Like, not even proper. We have no facility that we can say we are having this to undertake our training because.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because the pitch that we train on, it's along Limuru Road, the City Park Hockey Stadium. It's when you're on your way to town. It's on your left,
yes,
near Aga Khan University Hospital and City Park Market. So if you ever have a chance to come visit us there, you will find. I'm not lying about it. It's something that is there and it has been there because when I began playing hockey, it's the same turf that I got there, and it's been 10 years since I started playing hockey.
Right.
So and it hasn't improved.
10 years, no improvement.
No, I got it. Yes, it has been the same turf. I got it that way, and I've played on it to date, and it hasn't been changed whatsoever. The facility, like I think a well maintained facility should have like a gym for the players. Yeah. Good infrastructure around it. Yeah.
And the surface area
is, like I said, it's dilapidated, like that parts that are worn out. Yeah, like when you have to train there, you have to be very cautious with yourself because there are players who've had injuries. There are those who have had fractures or because let me say, when you hit the ball or you slap the ball, there are places that the ball gets there, it bounces and it's lifted. So there are players who got hurt during trainings because we always cautious so that we don't get hurt or something. It's like a totally worn out pitch. Yeah.
And in the last 10 years you've been there, no improvement has been made. You have gone out to win medals. You come back to this same pitch and you're like, wow, we are sacrificing ourselves to make sure that Kenya is up there, but yet hapa nyumbani we're not being treated the same way in terms of the infrastructure. Now, even the likes of accessories, for example, I mean the hockey sticks, in terms of the attire that you put on during training, have these things been improved in the last 10 years?
Are they being provided?
Like the attires, like if you compare as the Harambee Starlets or the Harambee Stars, the moment they get to camp, everyone is fully equipped with the training gears and all that. But unlike us, you'll find Maureen has her own jersey written Maureen Okumu. The other person comes with the Man U jersey. The other person comes with an Arsenal jersey. So it's like there's no uniformity or whatever it is. So every other person comes with their own jerseys for training, which I think also makes it look like weird. It's like some sort of village team. That's if someone is if there's a like a visitor would think that's not a national team.
So you have zero kits for national team,
unless it's now the official playing kit.
Right.
But it hasn't been an official training kit for the national team.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
That is despicable. Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you were mentioning that you have a club that you play for and you play for the country.
Yes.
So what is different between the Premier League, the Hockey Premier League, and the team? Is there anything that the national federation, like the Federation for Hockey, can borrow from the Premier League, or are they just at par in terms of facilities and everything?
I think as for Blazers, I think we don't have our own training field. We used to rely on the federation, on the union's pitch.
Right.
So currently, being that the pitch is no longer there, we are walking from one pitch to the other, which is the Maram pitches. So we are never constant on where we train. We hop from one pitch to the other. Yeah, because the pitch that we used to rely on is no longer like safe for training.
So you're training on a Maram.
Yeah.
When you go for these international duties, how is the pitch out there compared to now what you have to work with right here?
Like it's a struggle to adapt to the other pitch, because here we're playing on Maram and the other one is like newly constructed or made tough. Yeah,
yes.
Because it's kind of heavy, of which you must take like once you get to the other side of where you are going to have your competition, there has to be that adoption, or you have to adopt to the pitch that you are going to play at. So you find it's heavy, it absorbs the ball. Sorry, it's heavy. So running on that pitch as compared to running on the pitch that we are used to, for you to adapt to the two different surfaces is kind of hard. You have to take like 3 to 4 days of training on that surface for you to like get used to that before you begin the competitions.
Before you begin the competition, right there, 0733 222 105. Also, you can call us through 0748 999 111. We are talking about equality in sports, since only few sports get recognized in Kenya, and so much so, she's already pointed out one point right there, that even the training kit, they do not have a training kit, and everyone else comes with their own kits, whether it's a football jersey, rugby jersey, whatever it is. While, for example, the likes of Harambee Starlets and Harambee Stars get those training kits ready right there. My question is to you out there, and you're listening to us in Nairobi 105.0, in Mombasa 107.3, in Kisumu we land at 106.6, and also in Nakuru 103.9. We're streaming also.
We're streaming live currently on SportyFM Kenya, our YouTube channel that you can subscribe so you don't miss our interviews moving forward. Also, follow our social media pages, SportyFM KE. There's a live web link.
This is
WLL.
Hey, I like that.
You can also stream us.
There you can stream us. No, the question is quite simple. We have had it from Maureen here, and we're still going to hear more. Is there equality in sports in Kenya in terms of recognized sports versus other sports? Yet all of them are bringing success to Kenya. Is there equality? 0733 222 105 is our number. But let's have what we call a Pepsi break. we have Maureen Okumu. She is part of the national team for
Field hockey.
I think
I'm going to say field
to-
hockey
news
so
to
that they
iko
can
kwa kichwa yangu.
understand ni field inafaa unachezea on a proper turf.
So kwa maram.
Si kwa maram surely.
Anyway, yeah, field hockey right there. Not only have they they have won also the bronze in the African Cup of Nations, but amesema yes Joe, tuko na hizo accomplishments zote lakini huku nyumbani tuko na mashida. So one of them being that infrastructure, and she highlighted it out vizuri sana. Training, they're going to train on maram instead of a proper turf. That's one. Two, kits for training. For example, if you see the Harambee Stars going to camp, the Harambee Stars wanapewa training kits. She has just told us that, you know what, huko hakuna kits unapewa. Kama uko na shida na mtu wa Arsenali, unakuja na jazi ya Arsenali, anakuja na Man U ama vice versa. Mnapigana hapo na hizo masticks, instead of having proper ones that are needed for not only preparations of the competition, but they're still needed either way. Haya, she has told us something right now just during the break that only her can explain better, because that thing has just imenibu.
About your hockey sticks.
Tell us about the hockey sticks, and in terms of when you're approaching, you know, a game or a tournament, between that and when you're just normally training. Is the hockey stick the same? You just talk to us about it, because Miss Stake kuiongelea hivyo.
The hockey sticks, I think it's only we are fully equipped when like we are like a day or 2 days to traveling to the venue where the tournament is meant to take place. So most of the equipment tunapewa hiyo time, of which I think if it's done in good time,
Yes.
the sticks are things that one needs to get used to.
Yes.
There are things that if you're not used to, plus it comes with sizes. Yeah, there are those who use the longer sizes, and there are those who use the shorter sizes. The shorter sizes are like the 36.5, and there's 37.5 and 38. So it depends with the sizes as well. So, and the surface, as mentioned earlier. So it's a crucial thing, because let me say, I can't give you like running shoes that you haven't fit, and I expect you to use it tomorrow in a competition. I don't know whether it fits you properly or it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know whether it's going to make you comfortable during the competition or it won't make you comfortable. So if the equipment, we would be given good time so that we get used to them in good time, so that we know where the hiccups are. For the sake of being comfortable, I think it would be a very good thing. Not the union having to run up and down in the name of the sports ministers out there, whatever, the people who are supposed to, the people who are supposed to take care of our needs haven't done it in good time. It really derails. It at times it discourages during competition, because like, let me say, you only have one stick, because there are players who cannot afford that stick, because a stick begins from the range of a stick is from 20,000. A good stick ranges from 20,000.
You
20,000 and above.
20,000.
Yes, a good hockey stick runs from 20,000 shillings.
And what is your payment like? Like, how much does an average hockey player earn? Because I want to compare that payment versus the equipment.
Locally, most of the clubs are never paid.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
So you play for the club and you don't get paid?
We are not paid. We are not being paid. Like, I know it sounds absurd, or it's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that we pay. We just play because we are passionate about the
passionate
sports.
about the sports.
Yeah.
So you work, you have a job, basically, because you need to fund this sport.
Yeah. And there are those who don't work totally, and they still play because they love the sports. You get it?
So you're representing a club. Let me get this straight. You're
Yes, I'm Blazers Hockey Club.
And you're not being paid?
It's because, as I mentioned earlier, we were in Telcom, right?
Yes.
And we were being sponsored, and it was a very good club.
Right.
It used to attract many players.
Good, yes.
Yeah, and many and good players. So there was this merger that came on between Telkom and Airtel, if you can remember.
Yeah.
So when the merger came in, there were some issues that I'm not so sure about. So like they had to
cut the funding.
Yeah, because their workers were also laid off.
Yes.
If you can remember.
Yes.
So our part was also us being part of that merger also had to like be dealt with if you
If I understand, yes.
yeah.
We
So
understand.
that was it happened in 2018. So that's where the sponsorship ended from Telecom, and we had to rebrand our name to Blazers since now the sponsorship was now gone.
Okay.
So since then we've been struggling as a club as well. Playing. We are now self-sponsored as a club. So it's us as players who work our way out during games, training, and all that. You facilitate yourself to go to training. You facilitate yourself to go to games.
And is it only Blazers in terms of the teams that are being affected by this? Are other teams also being affected?
Yeah, most of the teams, like let me say, most of the teams are from institutions,
Yes.
like universities. Yeah, most of the teams are from because there are only clubs that, if I can mention a few, the Sliders, Blazers, Wolverines, Amiras, just a few, because most of them are like Strathmore,
Yes.
KU, USIU, UOE, institutions. So the institutions ones are being sponsored by the schools.
Yes.
Yeah, unlike the clubs that are self-sponsored. It's a big struggle for us out there. Yeah. So we depend on ourselves to facilitate every single thing, from the sticks to shoes to everything. It's actually everything, because it's quite a lot.
And the national team, do you get any allowances? How is the payment for the national team? Like recently, African Cup of Nations, this happened a month ago. Did you get anything from that?
Like, let me say, in national team is not like a professional or whatever. When there's no assignment, there's no payment. It's
Sour.
until there's an assignment, which maybe comes like in a year, once in a year, or twice, or once in 2 years, or whatever. Yeah, it's not like consistent.
It's all consistent.
It's not consistent. Yeah, and the recent one that.
Yeah, because there was one we were covering. One was listen, when you were in Egypt.
We were in Egypt. The pay was not even. It never. Like, let me just say, quote the amount that were given for whoever may get agitated, or because I'm putting it on air. I'm sorry, but we were given 85,000 as players.
How much?
85,000 Kenyan shillings.
The team
Per person.
per person.
Yeah. Putting in mind, we were.
Hold up. There are people right now who are winning medals who are getting 3 million per medal.
Yeah.
Wewe unalipo 85 peke yake.
Yeah, we were paid 85,000. Yes.
But look at the running cost of that sport. That is nothing.
85 toa 20,000 ya a new stick. Unabaki na ngapi?
Alafu,
65.
you have to
Bado
use-
kuna rent, kuna nini.
and you have to use specific shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't use the football shoes and whatever. It has specific shoes.
And how much does a pair of good hockey shoes range from?
We normally get the thrift ones, which there are those who sell from 3,000. Yeah,
So
but they don't last.
Yeah,
the
because
thrift
they're
ones don't
thrifted.
last.
Yeah.
Yes, they've
Unless-
been used before.
Unless you go to South Africa, where the best you can get ranges from 10,000, and I'm telling you, not many people can afford that.
With 85 G's peke yake. No, there are other things that you
Most of-
want to
Yeah, because
put your money in.
yeah, there are those who cannot even afford having shoes.
This is the equality we're talking about that is not there for everyone. Cause Harambee Stars, Chan, Pesa, haya. Deaf Olympics, we've talked about it. You win a gold medal, 3 mil, inaendelea hivyo ikishuka. You have come back with a bronze medal for this country.
By the way,
And a slap on the wrist is 85 shillings na uendelee.
were you guys ushered in when you came back from Egypt?
No.
It just keeps getting worse. And yeah, that there's a point Maureen has made. Yeah, they do it for the passion, because
It's purely
there's
passion.
nothing you're gaining from it, honestly, from the sport.
And from the 10 years, you haven't seen any improvements. Tuachane infrastructure umesema hapana. In terms of payments, in terms of just making your life easier, trying to represent the country, per DMs when you're there, for example, fees I could travel, going to the camp every day.
I think the only time we were in long camp was before we went for the Commonwealth game.
Yes.
Because that I would say because it involved so many sports. I think maybe that's why we were put in camp. Because there was athletics, there was taekwondo, like various disciplines. Like most of the disciplines. So I think that's the only time we were ever in a camp for the long time. Since
Wow.
And during the Olympic qualifiers that was held in South Africa,
yes,
I think we went there was it 8 or so days before the tournament kicked in. Because that one was I think was supported by NOC.
Okay.
That was supported by NOC. That's why we went a little earlier to acclimatize and just have a feel of the environment, the pitch, and all that.
I am stunned. Some of these things we read them and we come and talk about them, but we never get this first-hand information and how things are just deplorable. Again, it goes back to the idea of equality in sports. 0733222105. That's our WhatsApp number, and also you can call us through 0748999111. Nikki.
So I wanted to ask you, do you feel that female athletes in Kenya are receiving as much media coverage as compared to male athletes? Because media coverage will help not only educate in the sport, but it also helps sponsors catch the eyes. This is happening. You get. So do you feel like the representation between male and female in terms of media coverage is also lacking?
It's lacking, because there are those who believe that men do better than ladies. So most of let me say priorities or branding or whatever it is goes to the male, because it's believed that they give us more than the females give to the nation, which I think makes us look like we don't matter. We are just there to be seen.
But shouldn't the importance be your accolades, number one, because they're winning bronze back to back? And honestly speaking, I think if you guys are supported better, you can even get more than the bronze. Because despite all this, everything she's told us, they're still bringing medals.
That's
so imagine remove that stressful part of the lack of payment, the lack of facilities as well. So you give them support them properly. They're going to give you more than the bronze.
I mean, because the passion is getting you the bronze.
Yes.
But you need something more to add to the passion. And it should be,
I think we need to put this gender classes aside and look at the sport generally. Right now, volleyball, hockey, the women's teams are the ones bringing in the medals. So support them. It should not have to be because it's not the men.
So you won the African Cup of Nations in Egypt. You came with a bronze. Was there an award, a kitty for you as players, because you've gotten bronze? Maybe there's 3 million shillings or something that you can divide or to each. Was there anything apart from the standard cash that you get when you represent Kenya? Was there anything else?
No, nothing. There hasn't been.
So 85k Tembea Vikubwa.
They weren't even received. Joe, they weren't even received. Forget a kitty.
And no communication from either the federations or government officials when you guys got back?
Nothing.
Till now?
Nothing.
Maureen, uko serious?
Nothing, Joe, nothing.
Unaletea tu medal hata mjaongeleshwa?
Joe, nothing.
Hii ni ufala bana.
But I'd like to applaud you for what you're doing, because sport is not something easy. And it costs a lot for you to actually even maintain just being... aside from the there's also in terms of diet, training, all these things that are required for you to be a good athlete, to be at your peak.
Yep.
And you're doing it out of your own passion. So I would love to applaud you for doing that. I think as the kickoff, we would love to applaud you for doing that, because that costs.
Yeah. Because again, if only Imagine you going to play against a team that has officials. Like, let me say, Joe, your part is diet. You educate the team about diet, whatever, and all that. There's like every other person has a role to play in the team. There are teams that go for exposure.
Correct.
Before these international matches or tournaments. Then there's us. There's no international friendlies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the other day, Harambee Stars were played against Senegal.
Senegal and Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah. And like us, we play against a select side. Select side. Or let me say against the University of Nairobi. Maybe men. Yeah, those are people we see like day in, day out. We see them around. We would love to encounter different challenges.
Challenges and competitions.
Challenges. We go there. We like if we get beaten.
Yes.
Like the way Harambee Stars were beaten, then you come back and fix whatever mess that was there.
Yeah.
Then you see this is where we went wrong. Let's fix it this way. So here we are. We play against this select side. They beat us. Nothing happens, or we beat them. Then we feel like we are already there. Then when we go there, we get beaten. Then what happens?
So the mentality is, if you play against the male team for some weird reason, they are stronger. So that means they'll give you a better challenge going forward in terms of a competition. That is the most ludicrous thing I've ever had. That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever had.
You need to practice with higher rankings for you to be able to improve your game.
You're in Africa. Come on. There's so many countries in Africa you can have a friendly with. I mean, us guys are going to Turkey to play against Senegal. Yet we have a team that has brought to us bronze here. Now, their preparations for a league or for a tournament is to play against the male team. That is it. That's what you're telling me, right? That is it.
And you're going to play against South Africa, who plays against Belgium, New Zealand, New Zealand, and all that.
So that's the benchmark. When I compare,
and remember, we got so lucky this time around when we were playing in the AFCON, because the last time we met South Africa during the Commonwealth Games, we socked 16 goals.
Wow.
Yeah, and this time at least we managed a draw against South Africa. So I'd say we did well against South Africa.
But much preparation or more let down.
Yeah. Because again, if a team, you would want a good performance from a team, the government is supposed to like put you in camps, these expressions that I'm talking about. A conducive environment would also give good performance, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And good encouragement would also bring in good performance. Yeah. And something else like these small tokens.
Yes.
It also boosts the performance of a team.
Not this one-off payment that you have represented us sawa ni hivyo yoenda maisha yako ndio 85,000 jipange.
Yeah, I think motivation plays a major role. Yeah, not just waiting to depend on the final allowances. Yeah.
So you can imagine Queen Nikki, they get the bronze because of their passion. Let's look at the road into getting that bronze, which cannot be motivation at all. First of all, infrastructure iko down. Secondly, training kit, nakuja na training kit yangu ya Manu ya nakuja na yake. Yet this is hockey. Third, facilitations of not only things like sticks, shoes and everything. No, there's no facilitation about that. Okay, then they go out, they win bronze, and they get what, a slap on the wrist, 85 G's, kila mtu. Sawa.
Not even to receive the...
You come back, 5 things, you come back, none is receiving you. Yet this team has gone through all those hardships to make sure that you guys as Kenya are seen. And they don't talk about Grace, and they don't talk about Maureen. They don't talk about Maureen at all. They talk about the Kenya hockey team has brought us bronze. Do you know what they are going through? Have even highlighted one of them. And then the 6th one that really pissed me off is that no official, whether from the federation, whether from the government, no one is reaching out to them and telling them, you know what, we are very proud of you, of what you did. Welcome back home. Let us meet up. Even if the lowest the lowest hanging fruit. Let us meet up for dinner, and we can listen to your issues and we can see how we can improve them. None of that has happened. Maureen, I'm so sorry that you can achieve so much for a country, but so little is given back to you as a player. That is shocking.
Maureen, if you had the power to change one thing immediately, whether it's the funding, facilities, media attention, what would it be?
I think the first thing I would give a priority is that pitch over there, because there are young kids who are yearning to play that game, but due to lack of proper equipment or proper facilities, they're like, it's really discouraging. So if I was to like do something towards hockey, I think it would be the pitch. I would give it a first-hand priority, because let me talk about there's another pitch that is around it's in Sikh Union, if you know where Sikh Union is. It's solely for a club, the Sikh Union. It's not like the union, it's not a union thing, it's like an owned thing by the club. So for a team to like have to play on it, you have to pay to play on that. And so but it's not proper pitch. It is a proper pitch, but it was a proper pitch, but currently it's not there because they removed it. They want to put the blue one,
yes,
which I won't say we will play on it. It's not a guarantee because it's a club property.
Yes, not the privately owned.
It's a private property for the club. So I won't say it will like give a upper hand once it's done, because getting to that is also you as a club, for us to like have to train there, we'll have to like pay for it. Because initially when we were to go play there, an hour goes for 12 Gs.
Wow.
12,000 shillings for an hour to play there.
Yes.
And with the last time when you guys played there and paid for it, was it paid by the federation? Was it paid by the club? Ama mulitoa from your own pockets?
It's the club.
Okay.
And most of the clubs, as I said, are self-sponsored. So it's the players.
Wanachanga.
Yeah, it comes from the club kitty. Yes.
The club kitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today,
so if only you guys would help us like reach the government.
Oh, trust me, they're listening.
Yeah, if you like help us reach the government so that they hear our cry, because most of us, we were not yearning to like retire soon. Some of us are just getting to our 30s, and we would have loved to play until we play in the Masters. But due to the lack of facilities that we have, like the pitch, some of us are going to like retire way too early. So if only the government would come out and give us a good turf, that would be a very big encouragement for us. We sorry, we won't have anything else like to say why we are not performing or whatsoever. If your mother gives you food, your mother gives you all that you need for to go to work or to go to school, will you have a reason to fail?
Nope.
Now that will be on you if you fail.
That will be a you problem.
The blame will be on you if you're given every single resource that you need. So it's up to you now to put in the extra effort, because your parent has already played the role that he or she needs to play. So it's you now. The ball is now your court. It's upon you to roll it.
So now here you're saying the parents haven't given you anything. They expect a lot from you. Maureen Okumu right here in studio with us. First of all, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And for honoring our invite. And then secondly, thank you for this information. Unfiltered, unwavered. It has not been controlled by anyone whatsoever. She has shared this information under her own accord right there. You have heard it, and you will get this interview on our YouTube page right there at SportyFM KE. Sawa, subscribe, make sure you have the bell icon right there, hit a good one so that you do not miss out on this. We have been live on YouTube. And Maureen, all I can say is, first of all, congratulations to what you guys have done as a team representing Kenya in the African Cup of Nations, getting the bronze. But also, we are very sorry that the systems that are supposed to be there to assist you guys as a team are the same systems that are letting you down. Nikki, you have a parting shot for her?
I think
Okay. There's something else I would have loved to talk about before the parting shot.
Okay.
As a club as well, we are meant to take part in the club championships that is meant to be held next year in Zimbabwe. And currently, as it stands, as a club, we are like self-sponsored, and we would really seek for support from the well wishers. Because Blazers has been a well-decorated team. It has been the Premier League top club in the female category. It's and the African Queens for like, I think since I joined Blazers, I think I've only lost once to Ghana. So I've been a gold medalist for like 9 consecutive years in the African Cup of Club Championship. And yeah.
Okay.
And our major problem comes to finances. When we are like last year, we missed going to Egypt for the club championship because we never had funds, and most likely next year as well we might miss going because we don't have money. Yeah, and most of the clubs would never wish to play against us because they always know what awaits when it comes to Blazers out there. So we are only appealing that if the government also could help us, because when we go out there, it's not Blazers, we also flying the government or the Kenyan name out there. Yeah, so we are also appealing that if someone or well wishers, like maybe Mozart Bet, there's sports pesa and all that, if they can also come in and just assist in one way or another, maybe ticket wise, maybe accommodation, and all that, we would really appreciate, because like if we go to this competition, we are also selling ourselves out there. We're also attracting people to come and like maybe have a seat with us and discuss 1, 2, 3 towards the success of these teams as well. So just whoever might feel touched, to help us.
All right, right there in terms of helping the Blazers, right there in terms of getting the funding for them, which is crucial. But we thank you so much for coming through to the studio, Maureen Okumu, and trust me, all the grievances have been heard by the relevant authorities. And also, if you want to support and also check out the interview again up on YouTube at SportyFM Kenya, right there you'll get this upload later on. You can listen to its entirety and see how you can also come in and help as a well wisher. But coming up next, updates.
Look out!